We're in the town of Velo Tanovo. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of time here, but this is a beautiful little town situated right in the middle of the country and the heartland of Bulgaria, essentially. And we've come up to have a quick squiz at a monument that's just here, the Astounding monument, and to show you just a little bit of what the town looks like in and around this area here. So have a squiz, tell me what you think. So the monument has dudes on horses and a gigantic sword that they're all prancing around. It's pretty awesome. A little bit hard to see in the light and everything here, but you get the gist. The traditional lions, as is the symbol of Bulgaria, here right at the front of the statues. And then if you look up, you see the dudes on horses, the knights, and they're prancing around the sword here. The town of Velo Tanovo is all on hills in and around the area here. Look at it all. As we're walking back to Foxy, this building here is the State Art Gallery here in Velo Tanovo.
We'll probably end up being and some goaties.
Some sheep and some goats. It's taken a little bit of a roundabout route for us to get here. We're at a place called, I think it's called Prodner Caves. And you can see the entrance to the caves here behind me, down here. That's where we're heading on down. And it's one of the biggest caves here in Bulgaria. Let's go have a squiz. Here's our friend. When we were driving in, he was big and he was black. And he was standing over the side over here. I actually thought he was a little bear. And I'm like, stop, is that a bear? We're in trouble. But no, it's a puppy and he's wagging his tail. Look at this place, it's monstrous. Wow, massive. It's quite massive. How tall do you reckon, Jen? 30 meters, 40 meters? It's pretty big anyway. I tried to get some internet reception to look up and get some information about it. Kind of not forgetting, but wondering if it would work. But seeing as we're kind of underground here in a cave, there ain't no signal. This is the reason that we've come here. There's two holes in the top of the cave here, and they look like eyes. And it's called God's eyes, shining down here into the cave. Look at that, isn't that cool? There's Jen over there. Wave, Jen. And she's standing underneath the eyes. She's probably getting rained on. There is a painting up here on the wall. It's an Orthodox painting, I think, of Jesus. To give you an idea of scale, there's Jen over there. She's 164 centimeters tall. And look at the cave. Monstrous. She's tiny. Wow. So we are heading back to Foxy now, and we've got a good 2.5 hour drive in front of us. We're heading to a place tonight called Belogradchik. Praying that the weather tomorrow is good, because I've got a few things on the list to go and see tomorrow and show you. But yeah, so we should hopefully get there in about 2.5 hours, unless of course we find some food along the way, and we might stop and chow down. Anyway, goodbye cave, goodbye eyes of God. We've just arrived at our apartment here in a place called Belogradchik, and look at these beautiful blossoms. These are apple blossoms. They are just spectacular. The colours of them, the pink and the light white, they're just lovely. You can see up in the distance there some of the hills and amazing rock formations that make Belogradchik famous. We are going to go and see them tomorrow. The hills and the rock formations around here in the area. But this is just outside where we are staying for the night. I've made a friend here at the guest house that we're staying at. Look at the kitty cat. So this morning we are at a place called Belogradchik. It's an area of Bulgaria that's really well known for all of its rock features and mountains and things like that. We've driven up to a spot called the Belogradchik Fortress, and we're going to go in. We've just paid our entry fee. It was 12 lev for the two of us, and 2 lev 40 for parking for Foxy. So we're going to go in and check out the fortress. We've arrived just before the first bus of tourists, so we're going to run on in before they all do. Just going through the gates here. Wow, look at those rocks over there. Awesome. Walking along the fortress walls here, you can see the openings in the top here where they used to be able to shoot out arrows and that sort of thing. Gun barrels if need be. Jen's all the way up here. Yeah, beautiful spot. The fortress was originally built in about 1815, I think it was. 1815. The fortress here at Belogradchik. Look out there in the distance. The snow on the top of the mountains. I'll zoom in for you, you can have a look. Look at it out there. hills here. Spectacular. We're going to head up the stairs here, outside up to the fortress right up the top up there, or the lookout post right there. Go through the gate and then up a whole pile of stairs. We'll see what we can see from up the top. Making our way up the steps. Jen's taking a break. It's tough work for unfit, lazy people like us. Look at the spikes on the back of that door there that hold in the bolts. Good fortification. So you just walk through those gates there and you're up in and around this section here with all these rocks. Really, really well protected in terms of a fortress. It's amazing. We have a few more steps to go up this ladder-like thing and then more up through the gap up over there. Once you get right up the top, you get this cracker of a view. Just spectacular. Jen's really excited because she got to see snow on her birthday. Today is Jen's birthday, everybody. Yay! Man, just look at this place. How spectacular. Well, we're starting to head back down. The longer we stay up here, the more things we see. The more shots we see to take and everything. The hills here around Belogradchik are just sensational. It is just a beautiful part of Bulgaria. So glad we turned up here. So glad that it's not raining like it has been for the last week or so. Yeah, fantastic place to be for Jen's birthday, hopefully memorable for her. And we have a long drive ahead of us. We're heading back to Plovdiv, which is around about a 4.5-5 hour drive. We've got a couple of other things to see along the way, and we'll show you as we go. We made a friend. He thinks he's coming with us. He's got a lot of hurt on him. He's got a cut on his head and damage to his leg and that, but he's still out there doing it. Yeah, he's a lovely puppy.
Hanging out with us.
He's hanging
Today.
out. Yeah.
It's my birthday now.
How's your birthday going?
Good.
What's been the best part?
Climbing to the top and meeting a puppy.
What about the kitten from this morning?
Oh, and the kitty cat.
And the kitty cat too. So we've come up the road about 40 k's from where we were at Belogradchik, and we've come here just for a short stop, just to show you this. This here is the Danube River. We've run into the Danube a few times before in Serbia and Hungary, and here we run into it again. And the reason that we've come here is you can see that bridge just up over there maybe. I'll zoom in for you. There's a bridge crossing the river up there. Directly halfway across the river is the border here between Romania and Bulgaria, where we are. So that on the other side there is Romania. And this on this side is Bulgaria. No, we're not crossing the border for a couple of reasons. One, the car isn't allowed to leave, so we're not going to go and cross the border or anything. The car has to stay in Bulgaria. A couple of guys fishing down here on the bank. But yeah, just thought you'd like to see the bottom end of the Danube. The Danube releases out into the Black Sea. Looks like the fisherman might have actually got something. Yeah, the Danube releases out into the Black Sea, and so it's over that direction a bit. The town we're in is called Vidin, V-I-D-I-N, Vidin, and it has this here. This here is the Belogradchik Fortress, right on the banks of the Danube. It protected the city of Vidin from invasion across the river. We're in the mountains of Bulgaria at the moment, and we're at a spot we're at the river Arda, and we were desperately trying to get up to a particular bridge called the Devil's Bridge, but we simply have run out of time. We have a train to catch this afternoon back to Sofia, and although it was only 147 k's away from where we stayed last night, it's taken us 3 and a bit hours, and it was going to take us another we're only about 15 k's away, but it's still going to take us another 50 odd minutes. Anyway, I'll show you the river here, and we decided to stop, turn around at this point, and yeah, have a squiz. This is the river Arda, and you can see the mountains here in the background. This is the bridge that we just drove across. It's a little bit rickety, and parts of it are falling apart. We were a little bit nervous driving across, but yeah, it was completely safe. And there's the rapids flowing underneath. We've just pulled over on the side of the road to show you this. All over Bulgaria, they have lots of mineral springs everywhere, and you're just driving along and you'll see like a concrete block like this with a spout. Some of them are just spouts, some of them are taps running like this that you can turn on and off, and they are mineral springs, mineral water coming out of the ground, and you can stop and fill your bottles and have a taste, see what the water is like. Yeah, really decent, nice, fresh, good fresh water, beautiful and free. Look at these beautiful pinky purpley coloured flowers on this tree. Spectacular.
we have just made our way to Sofia Airport. Today is our last day in Bulgaria, and we are heading across back to Croatia. So we've got a flight at 10 past 1. It's an hour flight from here back across to Croatia, and we'll let you know what we're doing then.